A very warm welcome to everybody tuning into the webinar today. We're very pleased to have you with us. I'm Davis from Oriental Remedies Group, and I'll be your MC for the day, alongside with Marcus, who will be hosting the Q&A session later. And now, we shall begin today's webinar. Oriental Remedies Group is a patient-oriented leading healthcare organization that offers both TCM treatments and tech-enhanced therapies. Our team of 7 Singaporean bilingual physicians have on average over 10 years of experience and are trained in both traditional Chinese medicine and biomedical science. On top of TCM therapies such as acupuncture, Oriental Remedies Group is the only TCM clinic offering electrolymphatic drainage therapy, a state-of-the-art technology using an FDA-registered medical device to help our patients feel better, faster. Today's webinar is part of our web series, The TCM Way, where our experienced physicians share about how TCM can help you in every part of your life. So, why are we holding this series of webinars? It's simple. We have a bold vision to help all mankind be the best that you can be by helping you to lead a fulfilling and healthy life. We have seen many patients whose quality of life is affected by having poor health, which is why we strongly drive education to help the public be in the optimal physical condition to achieve their full potential in life. Oriental Remedies Group has been featured on various established media platforms such as The Straits Times, Channel News Asia, and The Business Times. We have also proudly collaborated with many well-renowned partners such as MHC, Health Promotion Board, and the studio that brought us all the movies we all know and love, Disney. Presenting our speaker today, we have Physician Leong the Chief Medical Officer of Oriental Remedies Group. Physician Leong graduated from the Nanyang Technological University and the Beijing University of Chinese Medicine with a double degree in Traditional Chinese Medicine, TCM, and Biomedical Science, followed by a master's degree in TCM as she was awarded the prestigious Chinese government scholarship. Physician Leong set up Oriental Remedies Group in 2013 with the vision and passion to bring the best of both Eastern and Western treatments to better the lives of her patients. Our dear Physician Leong has been invited to many events as a guest speaker to share her wealth of experience and knowledge. An example would be when she got invited to the Pfizer medical event with over 300 medical doctors, where she explained and demonstrated the benefits of acupuncture to the audience. She has been personally interviewed by Channel News Asia on her views for best practices for TCM, and she was also featured in the local newspaper The Straits Times not only once, but several times. And despite all her achievements, Physician Leong still never forgets to give back to the community as she takes the time and effort out of her busy schedule to provide free TCM and medical care for the needy and unprivileged. I will now pass the time to Physician Leong, who will begin the webinar. Physician Leong, please.
Thank you, Davis, for the introduction. Hi, I'm Physician Leong. Good to see you. For those who are new to Oriental Remedies Group, welcome. Okay, for our existing patients, we miss you. Okay, but I believe most of you are working from home. Do stay safe. So before we look into what is productivity, we must first understand why are we unproductive? Some of you may say, my kids are giving me cabin fever. I am feeling ache and pain because of the uncomfortable position we are in. But do you know medically, okay, underlying all of these symptoms, it actually boils down to one word. That is inflammation. Yeah, all your aches and pain, the stress that you're feeling, is all boiled down to inflammation. So I'll spend the next 5 minutes, okay, to talk about this heavy topic. Please bear with me, okay, because this is important not only for productivity, but also for your overall health in general. Yeah. So the rest of the seminar, okay, I'm going to give you lots of exercises, get you to participate with me. But first 5 minutes, just give it to me. I'm going to share something technical and very important. So, inflammation. So inflammation is actually a normal response of your body's immune system to our own self and our environment. We need some level of it to survive. However, over-inflammation, that is what causes us problems. So we look at what are the 3 top causes of inflammation. We have trauma. Some of you may understand, if you play sports and all, sprain your ankle, red, swollen, painful, okay, that's inflammation. Or some of you are here because of sore throat. Yeah, we will come to that later, but this is what you're feeling from the inflammation in the back of your throat. today I want to speak a little bit more about stress. So a lot of you may intuitively know about this intangible object. Stress? Okay, but stress is something that can change our body physically. And these emotions lead to a lot of inflammation all around. Scientifically, stress actually increases a stress hormone called cortisol. So this further drives more inflammation within the body. We observe this in a lot of our patients. Many of them are PMETs, probably like yourself, okay? They actually feel lots of tension headaches. Okay, we have a device that we use in the clinic. Okay, it can actually deduce the level of stress within the body. So PMETs like yourself, doing work, very hardworking, play, woo! When you go holiday, that's the best. You really relax. And we actually see that in our patients. Before their holiday, their lymphatic drainage is very congested. After the holiday, all clear. Yeah, that is what we use that is one of the methods that we use to reduce the level of stress in our patients. And when your body is stressed, several systems within it will actually be impacted. But it also shows how immediate our body can can recover when given the right environment. Okay, with that, we are going to move on to our next one. Okay, so some of you may realize, okay, that we have very simple symptoms. Okay, sore throat, fever, body aches. These are once off, and when you recover, no serious issue. But this is not to scare you. Okay, if you have chronic conditions or symptoms, okay, like skin issues, long aches and pain, they can develop, multiply, and causes serious conditions like cancer, autoimmune conditions, and even cardiovascular diseases. Okay, let me share with you. We have one patient, not very old, 40 plus, 50 plus. Okay, what happened to her was that she has been experiencing lower back pain, okay, for 2 years, and irregular bowel movements. Sometimes constipation, sometimes bloatedness, sometimes loose bowels. So it went on for about 2 years, okay, before she actually went to get diagnosed. Okay, but by then it was already stage 4 cancer. Do you know where is the cancer cells and the back pain? Yep, all on the left side. All on the left side. Yeah. So I'm not saying all back pains will lead to cancer, okay, but certain things that your body is hinting to you, your body has been telling you, do take note. And why we are here today, okay, is to tell you that a lot of things we may think that it's mild, okay, it just slips our mind, okay, but we need to help all mankind to be the best that they can be. It's in line with our vision. We want everyone to come in and step out being a better state of life. Okay, so I'm going to share with you how to improve yourself. But before that, I'm going to reach one last step of this cycle, which is productivity. Okay, do you remember the last time you had a flu? Some of you may do. Okay, your head is groggy, running nose, I just want to sleep. Yeah, you know why is that so? Your body is conserving its energy, okay, so that it can help fight off the pathogen. But this also means that there's a lot of inflammation running around. So what happens with all this lethargy? Your productivity is impacted. And you'll be like, I haven't finished my work. Okay, stress, anxious, and then fatigue. Okay, all of this will accumulate together. So when you don't sleep well, okay, it becomes a vicious cycle. Every single hour of sleep loss, okay, actually generates more substances that can harm your tissues on the inside, bring about more inflammation. So this whole cycle, this vicious cycle of inflammation, symptoms, and productivity is what is impacting us today and impacting our everyday life. Okay, I know it's a lot. It's a lot to remember. Okay, just remember these 3 words: inflammation, symptoms, and productivity. Now, why is a TCM physician spending last 5 minutes talking about productivity and inflammation? Okay, because actually since 5,000 years ago, TCM already has the concept of inflammation. It is what we call fire. Okay, I'm sure all of you, okay, especially if you are in Singapore, if you are Chinese, you will have heard of the term heaty. Okay, oh, very heaty and all, you know, I'm getting sore throat. Okay, so this usually links down more towards food and all, okay, or durian and such. Okay, but heaty is something that we can actually feel. Okay, when we take the pulse of the patient, okay, if the pulse is strong, there's a lot of fire. Often their blood test reports actually shows that the inflammation markers are higher. So is this fire necessary and important? Yes. Similarly, like Western medicine, moderate amount of inflammation is important. This fire helps us sustain our life. Okay, it gives us warmth, it gives us sustenance. But what happens when this fire starts to rage out of hand, out of control? Okay, so this is what we need to calm it down. We need to control your inflammation so that your symptoms and productivity are resolved. Okay, we are going to move on to practical tips. Everyone still with me? Okay, not getting head groggy because of all the content? Okay, good. We see some of them. Okay, still understanding. Very good. Okay, so you can raise your hands if you understand. Okay, raise your hands. Okay, good. I'm seeing a few raised hands. Very good. Okay, don't worry. We'll cycle back to these three words over and over again so you can understand further. Okay, how are we going to improve your productivity? Okay, two methods we're going to go explore today. One is your exercise. Okay, oh, you like, right? Ooh, okay, exercise. The other one is to combat stress. So, I want you to come interact with me again. Text in the chat box. Okay, which is your favorite working position? 6. Okay, Diana, I have a 6. What else? Oh, Iyao. Oh, I have a 4 as well. Okay, 6 and 4. Bonnie loves the number 2.2. Okay, Jolene also 2. Okay, very good. Do you all recall before the circuit breaker, there was long lines of queue outside IKEA? And then everyone was like, we're going to spread COVID-19. Okay, why do you think there are the long lines of queue? Okay, it's because they are definitely not there for the meatballs. They are not there for the hot dog buns as well. They are also not there for the ice cream. Okay, because most of our house are not equipped with the ideal equipment for ideal furniture for desk-bound jobs. Okay, so actually the ideal sitting position is number 6. Okay, why? Firstly, both legs on the ground. Unfortunately, we need both legs on the ground to keep your hip balance. Then we need the laptop eye level. Okay, good solid chair. Okay, good solid chair. And if you happen to notice, this little lamp at the side is important. Okay, to give us good enough light source, be it working or writing. Yeah. Okay, why is it important for productivity? Because if you are comfortable position, your muscles do not get stressed. Okay, there's less inflammation in the muscle, then no body aches. Boom, paper after paper, report after report, no issue. Okay, but most of us, we actually see these two, neck and wrist pain. Okay, so today we are going to focus on the neck and upper back as well as wrist pain. Why so? It's too much to cover. It's too much to cover. We will try to break it up into future webinars, but the key focus for today will be neck and upper back as well as your wrist. Okay, now before we go in to one. Ding, ding, ding. Okay, that's me. So I did the video yesterday. Very important, Okay, so I give you 5 seconds. Run to your bedroom, get the towel. Okay, this is a simple towel, the usual ones, 70 cm by 140 cm. You know, there you go. Brush your back and all. Okay, get the towel. Okay, Everyone ready? Okay, so this exercise is very simple. Okay, the key thing is keeping your elbow straight. Keeping your elbow straight. So if your elbow is bent, then you don't have the desired stretch for your upper back and your pectorals. Okay, so even though the GIF is much faster, so just follow your own breathing. Can I get everyone to join me? Okay, I see a few people are ready. Okay, so when you're holding your towel, make sure it's forward clench. Forward clench. Yes, okay, some of you are feeling a bit tight. So follow my count. When you breathe in, above your shoulder, above your head, breathe out. Okay, so I didn't have a space, so I'm just going to use my right hand. Okay, breathe out. Okay, then breathe in again, bring it above your head, breathe out. Whew. Okay, some of you are sweating. Okay, so when the key thing is, okay, if you are breathing out and this is the maximum that you can stretch, it's okay. You don't have to go all the way down. Don't have to go all the way down. This is the maximum, it's fine. Okay, you breathe back in and down. Okay, so this stretch, okay, is kind of like an exercise. So like when we say exercise, you will feel sore. Okay, because you're working the muscles that are not usually worked. Okay, but those muscles are important for your well-being. Okay, so breathe in, and out. Okay, just keep doing that. Each time you can do about 5 sets. Okay, twice a day will be good. Okay, on top of that, I'm going to share with you acupressure point. Just now, this is more for the upper back linking to your shoulder. Upper back linking to your neck. We have one specific for your neck. Acupoint called Feng Shi. Some of you may know this because it's actually at the base of our scalp. Okay, I'm just going to use the light here. It's at the base of our scalp, just right there. Don't worry if you never really find the right point because there are several muscles attaching around the area. So with that, we can actually just massage all the muscles together like this. Okay, I can't really see myself there. Okay, so give it nice. Yes, it's going to be soft. Okay, it's going to be really tight, but this is a very good point, and a lot of times we tend to release this point, improve the circulation to the head. So how does this help productivity? Okay, yeah. Firstly, a lot of times we are hunched over our computers. Okay, some of you may choose number 2 or number 4. You're hunched over your computers. Okay, this stretch actually helps to open up your pectorals, get the shoulders rotated upwards. Okay, so it helps improve your breathing, improve your clarity of the mind as well, together with the Feng Shi. Okay, so you actually don't feel so stressed up, and because just open up. Very good. Okay, so this is our neck and upper back stretch. I hope everyone is getting it. Managed to clear at least 2-3 rounds. Okay, so yeah, one person managed to do that. Very good, very good. Okay, so next up we're going to go with your wrist pain. Okay, wrist pain is actually one of the most searched pain on Google. It shocked us, it shocked our team because we thought it was neck, lower back, but no, wrist pain is one of the, okay, all because of mouse, because of the mouse. And a lot of typing on it as well. So why did I suggest number 6 as the ideal the working position? Is also because you must have a nice, good tabletop. Okay, you can support your hand. Okay, so if this is the end, the tabletop, try to use it to support your hand like this. Okay, try to use it to support your hand like this. If this is also one of the reasons that cause a wrist pain. Okay, so what we do is get stretch against the wall, nice and strong. Pull it. Extension, flexion. Okay, there, nice and good. Okay, the point that we want to go for on acupressure is called 外观. I'm going to use my hands. Okay, do you see the wrist line here? Okay, so the wrist line here, 外观穴, it actually lies on your forearm. Okay, it's about 2 inches. Okay, so 2 inches. 2 inches is about 3 finger width apart. Okay, so if you find the wrist line, 3 finger width apart, there, your 外观. Do note that it's between your ulna and radial. Okay, here, nice. Okay, so like your acupoints, you can press on it to hold. okay? Or you can massage around. It's fine, both are okay, both works, okay? Both press and hold and massage, okay? But you know, some of our patients, especially the elderly ones, they just sayang it, just place their finger on it and think that this is acupressure massage. You need a bit more depth, okay? You need to press it in deeper. You feel nice, there's a nice and soft, okay? Nice, okay. One more stretch. This is one of my favorite as well. Okay, so to reduce wrist pain, okay, sometimes you may not be able to find the best stretch for or find a wall to do it. Okay, what you can do is using the stretch on the left. Okay, so the key of this stretch, right, is to keep the base of your palms together. Don't open up, just keep it together. So press it down and up. Release, go deep and release. Go deep and release. Okay, so for the forward roll, it's just like this. Okay, so because this one is trying to be at chest level, so forward roll downwards and up, downwards and up. Okay, so this will help you to reduce your wrist pain. Okay, so without the wrist pain, okay, so some of us may do more gaming. Okay, move faster. Okay, some of us may actually use the time to generate more reports. Very good, your boss will love you. Okay, some of us will actually just use it to actually for mothers as well, when they're carrying their babies, a lot of wrist pain. Yeah, this will help as well. Okay, now that we have covered the stretches, let's look into stress as the other element. Okay, if you happen to spot in the first few slides, you realize that stress actually affects two areas. One is inflammation itself. The other one is productivity. That's the reason why the vicious cycle. Remember our three words: inflammation, symptoms, and productivity. Inflammation will cause a lot of stress and body aches, resulting in those symptoms, which further impacts our productivity. So key point down, remove this. Okay, remember everything we share here today is to combat your inflammation in order to boost your productivity. Okay, so some of you may be like me, okay, having to do a lot of video calls and all that stuff. Like, sore throat, need to drink tea, and all. Okay, but okay, like what I'm going to tell every single one of my patients: do not use cold water to soothe your throat. Yes, it is bad for health. Okay, why so? Because cold drinks cause a lot of dampness in our body. Okay, it leads us to abdominal cramps, stomach aches. Okay, it irritates our digestive function. So what happens is that when you eat a lot of cold drinks or you eat too full, your body's energy all goes down to your stomach. None of it comes here. Okay, so you have food coma and all. Okay, and especially with cold drinks, your body needs to raise the temperature to the same as the body temperature in order to best encourage our nutrients to be absorbed. So for us, we're going to use this fruit called luohanguo. So luohanguo, oh, I never get the fruit. Okay, so luohanguo, it looks like this on your right. Okay, so luohanguo, actually, because of its cooling property, it relieves thirst and help to moisten the throat and the lungs. It also reduces phlegm because talk, okay? Some of you, okay, but please do not cough outside. Everyone will turn and look at you. Okay, so it reduces cough and phlegm. Okay, it also helps to boost immunity. Okay, so this is how luohanguo looks like. Can you see? Okay, sorry, some of the reflection from the lamp. Yeah, this is how luohanguo looks like. Do you know how to choose a good luohanguo? Provided the medical hall allows you to choose it. Okay, you take a ball, the fruit itself, okay, and then you drop it down on the ground. Okay, if it bounces up, it's a good luohanguo. Yeah, but most medical halls will not allow you to do that. Yeah, so this is what the luohanguo seeds look like. So how many of you know how to use 罗汉果 to make tea for you and your family. Latest point. Yes. Okay. So not all will know how to do it. So that's where we come in. We're going to share with you a herbal tea for you and your family. So for base of the tea, we have chrysanthemum. Okay. We have rose and butterfly pea. Anyone can tell me why I chose these three herbs as a base? Why I chose these three herbs as a base? No, not cooling. Smell nice? No, not so much of that. Pretty? Yes, because it's colorful. Okay, so your tea has a nice color to it, so that children will like. Okay, so yeah, so that's why we have these three as our bases. Then we have something for the throat. So something for throat, we use like 罗汉果. Okay, we also have 胖大海 and this herb mint. Okay, it can be fresh mint, it can be mint from the medicinal hall, all works fine. Okay, so these three herbs are actually preferred by singers because they can open up their voice. La 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 la. Okay, I know I don't sing well. Okay, so okay, but yeah, so this will help with the opening up the voice. Okay, soothe the inflammation at the back of the throat. But this base and this throat are generally cooling by nature, so we need something to balance it. Okay, so we have something balanced. Okay, orange peel. And then we have wolfberry. So wolfberry is one of my favorite herb for tea. Okay, not really for the medicine wise, but for tea. One is because it helps with nourish the eyes, especially staring at a laptop 12 hours a day and all. Okay, so this helps nourish the eyes, and this has high antioxidant values as well. This is also known as a superfood, so very good. Then we have 甘草. This is 甘草. Okay, the 甘草we have is the raw one. Okay, but 甘草itself is actually very good for the throat. It's very good for the throat, but it also helps with your digestive function, and it's very balanced. It's a wonderful herb. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Base, something for the throat, something for the balance. I'm going to give you something unexpected. Okay, something unexpected. We actually have it. Apples. Turkish people like to throw in apples to their tea. Okay, for the flavor. Some of you may have a cinnamon stick, so you can use cinnamon stick to stir your tea. Yeah, so that gives it a cinnamon flavor. That's very nice. You can also use plum vinegar. So plum vinegar itself is because of the anti-inflammatory properties. So that's the reason why we put together this. So I'm going to give you like 3 seconds. Okay, 3 seconds. Snap a picture so you know how to mix the tea. Mix and match. So we have 12 options. You know, permutations and combinations for you. Yeah. Okay. So 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. No. Oriental Remedies Group got you covered. So what we have here is actually a tea specifically for throat soothing. Okay, that's also because during this circuit breaker, a lot of the medicinal halls might be closed. So you may not be able to get the ingredients that we want. So for this, we have our base, which is the chrysanthemum. So we also have 罗汉果. The 罗汉果is a really nice herb. I like the taste of it as well. So which will help to clear heat. And then we have chen pi. Oh, I don't have the base here. Okay, but we have chen pi. So chen pi is aids with digestion. Okay, aids with digestion. It also provides the balancing factor because it's slightly warming in nature. Yeah, so together, these are 3 of the main ingredients in the tea. We have more other ingredients inside there as well. So these are the 3 main ingredients that can help you soothe your throat, reduce the inflammation, so you can continue talking and talking with your colleagues and all. Okay. So other than physical stress, a lot of our patients actually come to us for their mental well-being. Okay, so in TCM, we believe that mental well-being contributes as much to your body as with physical well-being. So during this COVID-19 period, okay, some of us maybe because cooped at home, because of additional work stress, you feel like you're going to break down mentally. Okay, please seek professional help. Yeah, talk to someone whom you can relate to. So if you would like to know, we have partnered with some certified therapists. So if you need their help, just text our clinic phone. We can guide you to them as well. Okay, so not all the time. Okay, like I said, a lot of the context today, we're going to give you exercises. Okay, another one coming. Okay, another one coming. Okay, so the next one is tapping exercise. This really helps to soothe and relax you in a very convenient way. Okay, what I need you to do, okay, all of you, I know, be whether you're sitting on the desk, okay, sitting in the sofa, get snuggled, get yourself comfortable. Okay, so we're going to do tapping. So tapping, I'm going to identify the points for you first. Okay, so the key thing to do tapping is that you must use the opposite side. So if I'm using a right hand, tap on the left side of the body, left hand, tap on the right side of the body. Okay, so we'll go round before the actual exercise itself. Okay, so the first point is at the top of the head. Okay, then we have your eyebrow, at the side of the eye, which is your temple region, underneath the eye, nose, underneath the nose, the chin, and then your collarbone. Okay, collarbone. Okay, so far under the arms. Okay, now we're going to switch to the right side. Then we have your left hand. Okay, under the arms. Okay, then we have collarbone, chin, under the nose, under the right eye, the right temple, right eyebrow, and then the top of your head. Okay, so I'm going to get you to join me. Okay, let me pull my shirt jacket down. Okay, I need to get you to join me. Okay, so it's called tapping. Okay, so tapping is like that. Okay, tapping is like that. Don't like this. Okay, don't bruise yourself. Don't bruise yourself. Okay, so do light tapping. Do light tapping. Okay, light tapping like this. Okay, you can use 2 fingers, 3 fingers by all means. Okay, I prefer 2 fingers. Okay, so get snuggled up in your chair, nice and comfortable. Okay, so I want all of you to join me. Just close your eyes. Close your eyes. We're going to start off with the right hand on the top of the head. Okay, now you can tap, start tapping. So each tap will be about 3 breath counts. Okay, about 3 breath counts. You can follow my guidance. Okay, on the top of the head, left eyebrow. Left temple. Under the eye. Under the nose. Chin. The left collarbone. Left under the arm. Okay, switch over to your left hand, right underarm. Right collarbone. Okay, your chin. Under the nose. Under the right eye. Right temple. Right eyebrow. At the top of your head. Okay, keep your eyes closed Then place your hands down. Okay, now you'll go for 3 deep breaths. Okay, breathe in, breathe out. Okay, one more time, breathe in, breathe out. Okay, last one, breathe in, breathe out. Okay, I want all of you to slowly open your eyes. Okay, how many of you actually may realize that your senses were heightened? Okay, when you open your eyes, like the colors were more vivid, sharper. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Okay. I see. Henny replying yes. Jingyi as well. Okay. That's also because when we are relaxed, okay, more senses, our senses are sharper. It can absorb more information. Okay. We have some people feeling sleepy. That's very good. Okay, that's very good. So when should you do this? Before you sleep. Okay, it actually helps to improve your sleep quality as well. Okay, some of us may engage in this tapping exercise before we start work as well, because it actually helps to calm us down so that we can have the energy to face the today's work. So tapping is actually a combination of Chinese acupressure and modern psychology. Okay, so some of the points are actually similar to TCM points. Okay, the top of the head, we have your Bai Hui. Okay, then the points around the eyes actually help with the circulation of the eyes. So very good. The temple itself is very good for nourishing your eyes. Okay, and it releases tension, headache as well. Okay, under the arms, you may not realize, but this corresponds to our liver meridian. So all the stress build up there, yeah. So tapping there will help to release it as well. Okay, so remember, do this once to twice a day, ideally. Okay, so it helps to improve your focus and your productivity throughout the whole day.